Hi everybody, welcome to Northwood Farms Vlog, entry number 132.
And I'm Emma.
I'm Kip.
And this is Lil.
And it is August 15th, 2015.
We are barreling towards fall. I know a bunch of you guys are going back to school in a week.
Yeah.
And so there have been some pretty hilarious memes
Yeah.
regarding
the school. Oh,
one of my favorites.
Teachers. Oh my God, they're crazy.
Teachers. What was the one that said that August for teachers is basically like one long Sunday night? Oh, I love that one. So
brutal.
I know a bunch of you guys are setting up your classrooms and all that stuff, and
pretty cool.
Yep, and we've had amazing weather.
Oh yeah, ever since we got back from California, it's been like 80s every day.
I love it so much.
So good, and it's been like the driest year on record for us. So it's been cool.
Yes.
The last 2 weeks, cool.
And it's been very, very fun. It's been great. Yeah.
Oh.
85 degrees. Love it.
Yep.
Love
Perfect.
it.
And okay, so first we got to go over 2 weeks away from my horseman. What was it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's the throwdown.
Your throwdown, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2 weeks, right? Pretty sure it's 2 weeks.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We'll
something
give you
close to that.
Something like that.
We'll check and get back with you on that. So, and then I really wanted to talk about Lil and those flying changes. So like I was telling you guys, watching Buck this summer teach Guapo the flying changes had a huge impact on me. And so I have been practicing them with her. And she has, of course, like we've said, gotten some clean changes here and there, but it wasn't...
It's not consistent. I mean, it's not like...
And it's not calm.
Oh, yeah? No.
You know, maybe we could click off like one, but overall, it was always a bit of confusion. That was the thing.
Right.
And so when I started to teach her it, it was all about hooking her legs, or her lead, let's say, to my legs. And
Right.
that was all it was, is being so much more intentional. Let's say
Right.
you're on the left lead.
That was your missing piece.
Mm-hmm. If I'm on the left lead, keeping my inside leg, my left leg forward, my right leg back, and then being super intentional about having her not change leads until I switched my legs. And where I was going wrong was that when she started to think about the flying changes, of course, as she had gotten them, I was taking them gratefully from her before I switched my legs. And then the problem with that is it muddied the cue. And then when the cue was muddy, then she was always kind of thinking, do I change now? How about now? Maybe I should change now versus like...
Well, your cue has to be so precise, too, because your legs have to be fast.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, moving your leg forward is the same speed as her leg moving forward in the new lead.
Right, but even if it... And Buck and I talked about this because I watched him do it with Guapo, where there was a couple times he'd switch his legs and Guapo was kind of thinking about it, but I said, well, how long do you give them in that if it takes them a few strides? And he just said, so long as they're still shaped up for it, I'll still wait for them. So it's been so hard to teach this because the discipline of quitting when I think she could make a change, but she hasn't made a change yet. Oh, quitting when I think she can make a change, but she hasn't made a change. Seriously, that was horrible.
Right.
It was so hard. It was like this monumental effort. Like she'd start to think about it on time when I switched my legs and not before. And I would be like, okay, we're quitting there. I watched Buck do it, and it was like driving pokers into my eyes. It was horrible. But I did it. I totally disciplined myself to do it, and I just rewarded the thought. And so today was our 7th day of this, and sure enough,
Yeah.
flying change. And the best part about it was that it was on time in response to... me, the cue.
To your
the cue.
And she had the right expression. She had the right attitude. Everything was right.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted more than anything else. A friend of mine, we were talking about how, yeah, the movements, you can do the movements, but is it ultimately what we want? And it is to varying degrees. Like I said, so long as it's better.
Right, but when you get the next level,
It's very exciting.
it's so much better.
Yeah. And so that was the best part is even though she had to work at it for a few strides, there was no, I was always a little worried before because it felt like if I wasn't on time, maybe she would kind of come unglued.
Because she can do that.
Yeah, she can definitely get lost, but she didn't feel that way. So then if she has to hop around a little bit to find it, it's not a big deal because you can feel she's not worried about it.
Right. Well, and she has to make it feel like it's hopping into a jump because really they're jumping. That's how they're switching leads. It's like a jump.
And it made me think about how horses can do so many things. If they're stressed out, they can sure do some amazing things.
Right.
And then if they're thinking, they surely can figure out some incredible stuff. It's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
That's the best if they're on the hunt.
Yeah. So that was my big thing from today. Huge. So
That's a
we'll
pretty
see
big
how it
deal.
goes. Maybe that's it, and I'll never get another one.
I highly doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
So, and then our other thing is that we're moving my little brother into his house tomorrow, so we have to note that for the record. His first house, he and his wife just bought a house.
a good
I was
milestone.
very happy to be their real estate agent, and we're super excited for that. So we're going to do that. And gosh, what else?
Yeah, that's it for this week. We'll do more next week.
We hope you guys all have an awesome week and enjoy the last, I think it's the last week for a lot of people of summer.
Yeah, and then they start school and whatnot. So.
Yep.
All right, enjoy it.
So take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.